Thank you for stopping through. Please like, share, subscribe. This is a general message for the week. This is per element. Please use your own intuition. Remember, use these messages for clarity, for things that you already know. In the pre-shuffle, what I heard was protected. I just heard that again. Protected. You are heavily, heavily, heavily protected. In this situation, a lot of mental conflict is going on. This card keeps coming out. That and the Five of Cups. It may be something that you're looking at in the past that you're going over in your mind ridiculously. It could be a situation with love, life, or, a lot of you are waiting for your ships to come in. So at the end of this reading, we're going to see what element this is for. We're not going to do that right off the top. I'm trying to do something different. But we're going to go and we're going to see what messages we need to be aware of. And then how to move through these energies that are coming in for this week. The week that I put out the love quickies, I'm going to be doing general messages for the elements. It's a little easier that way. So you guys can kind of keep up to date with what is. The following week I'll do per sign. So let's see. This could apply to your sun and rising. Remember the element, we're going to get it at the end of the reading. And I heard conflict, but you're protected. So here we go. This could be a situation that you've been dealing with for quite some time, or a situation that happened in your most recent past or in the past with somebody, person, place, or thing. Remember, soulmates just don't apply to your love interest. Soulmates could be somebody that you've interacted with for a little while. So let's see. Like I said, what I got was mental conflict and you're protected. Spirit, Dios mío. Tell me que el arcángel guide us through this reading. Let's see what we got going on. Not telling you. Some of you may feel imbalanced at this time. Yeah. This definitely can deal with a past soulmate. Somebody you believe to be your life partner. And change happened abruptly. We got the Tower card. Change happened abruptly in your home, in your family situation. That's leaving you in your head. Either it happened or it's about to happen. But it happened abruptly. Let's see what's going on. This is what we need to be aware of this week. And then, like I said, we'll get the messages from Spirit and your angels at the end of this. Yeah, a lot of you, again, are in your mind about this situation. And the situation at one point, Jesus. Again, Eight of Swords. This situation at one point made you feel like you were on top of the world. You know what I'm saying? You had your everything, your family, your friends. You were just in a space of celebration. Now this situation has you in your mind. It's definitely a past situation. Somebody that you may be either thinking about leaving, or they just left you, or a home dynamics that's really changing. Something interfered in this situation that caused the tower to come down. It could be codependency. It could be any type of addictions, sexual addictions, drug addictions, alcohol addictions. It's some type of addictions, or just, somebody completely codependent on the other person, the need of the other person. This is making you feel like lost a little bit. So these are the energies you need to watch out for, remember? And somebody is spying on the situation or just overly thinking at this time. You could have an air sign kid that's watching all this go down, that they could be in their head as well. Let's see what else we got. Spirit, tell us more about this situation. Remove more about the situational person. The energies that we're dealing with this week. Energies we need to be mindful of this week, Dios mío. Early on in the reading, before I started shuffling, I said that you needed to trust, you're protected. So there's a need for you to trust your intuition and your guides in this situation. This definitely interfered in a home of some sort. It almost like stopped the growth of something. It could be a relationship, it could be work, it could be anything. Apply how it fits. If it doesn't, just let it go. But magic definitely could have been done in this situation as well, or it's asking you to use your magic at this time. A lot of you may have been focused on money in this situation, and that could have been the codependency here. Yeah, that could have been the codependency here. Was the money involved in this situation? Maybe the money's depleted at this time. Again, life, love, work, whatever it is. But somebody disrupted your growth in some way, shape, or form. Somebody came in and disrupted your growth. There's also a need for you to believe in magic. There's a need for you to trust in God. There's a need for you to trust in the universe and miracles. Somebody is definitely either in their head too much or wearing a false mask at this time. Let's see what else we need to know about the energies coming in. And then we'll get a message from Spirit and the Archangels. Sun, Moon, and Rising. We still don't know the element. We'll find that at the end of this. Sun, Moon, and Rising. This definitely can be dealing with a situation at work where you had to stand your ground in regards to money. This situation made you feel lost. This situation has you conflicted. This situation, or these are the energies that are coming in that you need to be mindful of. There's a reason for you to own your personal power. Like you have to stand your ground in this situation. And it may be against an authority figure. That's a real prick. Let's see. Some of you may have money that's coming in. Some of you have money that's coming in, but most of you that's listening to this reading have lost money in this situation. Again, it is asking you to use your intuition and understand that you're protected. You being in this mental place where you're constantly revisiting the past is causing a lot of mental conflict. A lot. Something new is trying to come in as well, and it seems like you know that, but you're pushing it away because you lack trust in this situation. If this has to do with a love situation, I mean, you've been already heartbroken and in a place where it was like you lost a loved one, or you lost a relationship that was very dear and near to you, and you're not at this time letting anybody in. Your mind is elsewhere. Okay, let's see what else the angels got. Let's see what the angels got and what we need to be aware of and how to move through this situation. Let's see. They're telling you that you can always rewrite your story. There's a need for you to get out of your head and trust in this situation. The world is awaiting you. You may have people around you that are counting on you to be your best self. And this situation has come to an end already. Some of you it hasn't, but for most of you it has. It's all about, this is mental energy. And in order for you to kind of let that stuff go, wow. In order for you to let that stuff go, there's a need for you to forgive yourself in this situation and the other person. Don't doubt your worth. Endings are inevitable. Take control of your own narrative. Again, it's saying you have the ability to rewrite the story. I keep hearing standing your ground is definitely something that you need to do. So you may need to speak out more and get all these thoughts out. Let's see. A lot of you are in your mind because it feels like you're starting from scratch. You know, it's like you're putting all these broken pieces together. Some of you felt used in this situation. Again, it's asking you to get out of your mind. There's a need, there's a need for you to get out of your mind in this situation. This really, really affected somebody's finances. And you guys are really surrounded by angels. I mean, I got about 1, 2, 3, 4 angels around you right now. They're asking you to be strong. They're telling you that you have the ability to see and the awareness to know what's going on. But there's a need for you to release that mental conflict so you can release the attachment as well. You may have been dealing with somebody that was really hostile. You have a load of angels. Balance is required in this situation so your doors can open. Spirit is listening to your every prayer. I see a lot of 777 and 555 in this situation. I got 1, 2, 3 5s here. 777 again. Once you shift your energy and you let go of this mental energy, what I'm hearing is that it's almost like your path is clear. The doors are open. There'll be a reason for you to celebrate. But your mind is keeping you constrained at this time, and you have to figure out a way to release that. I mean, meditation and prayer is always good, but, you know, some of us go through things that are harder than others, and I understand that. I'm guilty of those things too. You need to know that Spirit is guiding you in this situation. As I said in the beginning, you are protected in this situation. There's no need to really worry. You know, sometimes praying and having faith is like understanding that there's something greater than you that is always taking care of you. Fear becomes a block of that. So even with your guides being there, you won't be able to hear the directions that you're supposed to go in if you're living in a space of fear. And listen, sometimes we're not fearful. Sometimes the anxiety kicks in. Sometimes, you know, you're anxious about a situation. You feel like you've been going through the gamut for some time. But the reality is that you are always being guided, and it's always for your highest good. There's a need for you to love yourself and understand that once you gain the confidence back in yourself, justice will be served in this situation. Your prayers are answered, you see? You have the ability and the awareness to know what's going on. The situation may, once this is done, this is going to make you feel empowered. You guys may be building a new home, buying a new home, and travel may be involved in this as well. Yeah. So let's see what element this is for. Let's see. Let's see what element this is for. Spirit guide us. What element is this for? Remember, you're heavily protected in this situation. All you got to do is release that mental energy, and you will be able to hear your guides and your angels. Praying is asking. Meditating is listening. Remember that. One card, please. This reading is for earth signs. You got the King of Pentacles that came out. Sun, Moon, Rising, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I wish you nothing but love, light, and many, many, many blessings. And I hope you found clarity in this situation. And may God grant you the serenity to accept the things you cannot change, the courage to change the things that you can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Later.